Alrighty, so if we look at the hyoid bone right here in the neck, behind that we're going to see the opening of the larynx, which we call the glottis, because this right here would be the epiglottis. The epiglottis is a cartilaginous flap that prevents food from going down our larynx. Our larynx is also known as our voice box because it contains true and false vestibular folds inside them. This is the thyroid cartilage, below that's the cricoid cartilage, and below that we have our tracheal rings, the tracheal rings. If we go below that, we can actually see where the thyroid, the trachea divides into a right and a left, and they enter the lungs at a place called the hilus. And at this area of the lung, we actually have the pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, and this primary bronchi, this main stem bronchi, enters the lung. The main stem bronchi is going to divide into a secondary and a tertiary and get smaller and smaller and smaller until it gets to the very, very ends of the lung itself, and we get to these things called your terminal bronchioles. And our terminal bronchioles themselves are going to lead to respiratory bronchioles, which are right here. Get them right there. These respiratory bronchioles, and these respiratory bronchioles are going to lead to alveolar ducts. And inside the alveolar ducts, we have these alveolar sacs. You can find a sac for you. Alveolar cavities, and inside that we actually have the alveolar sacs. And inside the alveolar sacs, we actually have these capillary beds which surround them, and this is where we actually get the air into our body from the oxygen into the red blood cells and get rid of the carbon dioxide via the bicarbonate. So this would give you an example of these bundles of alveoli that are attached to these alveolar sacs.